Yes, hello, my people. Quickly, Big B is expired online again, and like you guys keep knowing that I always check out for different trading methods that we can use to actually utilize things we're doing, and I would like to just quickly show us one of another method that I've come up with, which I think a number of us can actually use to actually rake in some very nice results for ourselves. And recently, I was actually trying to do highs and lowers and touch and no touch, and I would like just to give us just a tip on that today. Stuff that a lot of people actually charges serious money for, and I think we should be able to go about it and we make some very nice results for ourselves. Of course, this is a demo account, like you guys know that I don't always show my live account based on a personal reason for me, and but the major stuff there is just really learning the lesson there that will actually spice up your trading career. Quickly, let us go. We can as well to use the MetaTrader 5, which I've actually set up here, but I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to go ahead into using the trading view from the binary.com itself. As you guys rightly know that MetaTrader 5 doesn't work in some certain regions, so that's why I'm actually being bent on using the trading view, because it's actually available to each and every one of us. And you can now, with my trading method right now, you can use it because it actually build up real confidence in you. What I'm actually going to use, they're actually very simple indicators, because I so much believe in indicators, because they're just more or less like a tool that you can use. Now we're going to make use of Bollinger Band, and with this ratio of days, and you give it the deviation. Now in the deviation you use 0.5. You guys will actually get to understand the reason I'm using this. And number two, you make use of your CCI. You make use of your CCI, but now the trigger will actually come up from 0 result, but now you confirm the trend by going to the extreme of 100 and minus 100. Now it's actually going to make sense to you very soon. Now let's get started. Let us just set it up and see how we can make use of it. Now that's a Bollinger Band, and we use our CCR. We can still use some other ones as well, but now this is what we're just going to make use of right now. Now in order for us to see how CCR, how the middle one can actually be very visible, we're going to double it. So that's what we're just going to do right now. And you put this one to 0 and this one as well to 0. You can increase this from there. And okay, let's go back there. This hasn't actually been out of it, so 0. So you just drag it down into this, and it just gives you that. You can see how awesome this can be. A lot of people actually don't know how to do that. I just did that for you. It's actually just going to be a very nice plus to you. If you can actually just go with it like that. And I've actually set up stuffs you can do in your MetaTrader 4. I just did it right now. Now, like we know, now for Bollinger Band, in order for us to actually make it very perfect, like we said, we're just going to use this. Now we will streamline it down to this, and that's what we got. Just going to make use of. Can you see now? Actually tighten it up. And what we're going to do with this, for us to actually get signal, very simple. Each and every time that you find the indicator crossing across, crossing above the 0, you should be able to know where you're going from there, number one. And you trigger your trade when it goes outside of plus 100 upward or minus 100 downward. As you guys can see right now, you can make use of this for different stuffs. If you want to do your rise and fall, you use that, it goes up. And if you want to do the fall here, it goes down, as you can see. So you just hold on for it. You can say the same thing as well to here, it goes up. But now the major lesson for you guys to know is the entry spot, because you just don't trick, just don't go there and just be doing stuff like that each and every time. As you can see this one, it went out and it came back, rally back. Now one of the major things I'd like you guys to know is there is nothing like 100% winning ratio, because there are some times that you will lose, that sometimes that you're going to gain back. But the But the method I'm going to use today, the method I'm actually going to make use of today in order for you guys to understand is I want to try my hands on touch and no touch in order for us to see what we can do with it, and be able to make use of it, in your own concept as well too. Let's do this. So I'm just going to make use of 50%. Now we can change this as well to 100 to volatility 10 rather, and we see what the market is actually telling us from there. Can you see now when it goes there? Can you see now it goes down, but it's going back right now, so we just have to hold on for it in order for us to see. Now of course most of the time if it goes above the zero level as well, you can trigger your trade, but it's always advisable to hold on for it so that when it comes out like this, you can actually trigger your trade. Now we have missed this already, so just have to hold on for another one. Let's see this one. Can you see now? So it should have actually been a win there for you. Even this one, even if you take it would have actually been a win, because we are not doing 100% result, we're just doing 50%, and that is where our advantage comes in from. Now what are you going to do with these, friends? Of course you should have known that will actually give us a sure win at the end of the day, because it has actually given us what we are looking for, which is just simply that. So we just hang on for it. I will make do with it, and at the end of the day, we'll make the results. It's just as simple as that. Let's see. Yes, and I said we're looking for 97, and I haven't actually seen it. Of course it's coming back, but you just hang on for it because it's still going to go back up there. And if it doesn't go back, so that simply means that because we didn't wait for it, we should have waited for this to finish and this one being out of here, and we do that. So now one of the major things, of course you can lose like we said, but you can easily recover it as well. Even if you lose that, you can actually just go and check out for other markets in order for us to see what we can do with it. Okay, now this one has actually been going, it has been going down and down and down. Now let's check some other ones as well. Okay, this one too is coming down here, as you can rightly see, so we can go for 75 as well. Can you see now that this one is actually coming back? Like I told you guys, that of course it will actually be a win. So we'll just go back to 75 and see what we can do with it. Can you see now that 75 is actually rolling down? So it's very simple. So those are some of the things you'll be doing, and you'll actually just be making some very nice result with us from there. So good. Can you see now? Has it touched it or not? It has touched it. So nonetheless, we were actually just thinking, that wouldn't make it. But one of the major things I always keep telling people is, you just do your own best. You just do your own best, and at the end of the day, you will be able to see results. Now, can I just give us this? Look at it from here. Look at this from here. You can see what it's actually doing from there. You should have seen what it's doing from there, and it's actually making very nice results for us. That means we've made that already, because can you see now that that's actually giving us a very nice result. And before we say Jack Robinson, the other one has given us as well. So those are some of the things you can do. Honestly, believe me, if you can actually just rally around that, there is no way you won't actually be making very good results for yourself. So it's just as simple as that. Can you see now? That means, if you're actually just trying to do trading for the day, you would have actually made very nice results for yourself, as you guys can just rightly see here. So those are some of the very simple way I've been using, and I've actually been making very nice results for myself. Keep it cool, practice as much as you can, and at the end of the day, I can assure you that you can actually be a very successful trader as much as you want it to be. Thanks and God bless. Appreciate. And I so much expect you guys to always check on my blog often, because that will actually help you at the end of the day, as I will soon really be posting, a lot of indicators. I've actually gotten a lot of indicators for myself. You can say like the TDI, if you actually make use of TDI as well. Now I'm actually doing the same thing here. As you guys can see here, I'm doing the same thing, and it's giving me some very nice results for it. Now this is an indicator as well. If you keep going on and on like that, that's an indicator and all that. Now I just expect you guys to stay tuned, because I'll actually be uploading some indicators that some of you guys can actually be using profitably. Thanks and God bless. I appreciate and expect you the next time.